Okay, now let us summarize what we have learned about quadrants, x-axis, y-axis, positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis, origin, then coordinates of the points on the x-axis, positive x-axis, negative x-axis, coordinates of the points on the positive y-axis, negative y-axis, and then what is the equation of x-axis, what is the equation of y-axis, what is the equation parallel to x-axis, what is the equation parallel to y-axis, and the quadrant 1, what are the x and y coordinates, how are they, how are the coordinates of the points, x coordinate and y coordinate in the second quadrant, in the third quadrant, in the fourth quadrant. Let's briefly summarize. Okay, wonderful. I have already pointed out the most important aspects, but let me speak it out. So we say we draw a line horizontally, and then to the right we put an arrow, and that is the direction of plus x-axis. So if we, and then for the y-axis, we turn, this is our, we can say this is our arrow, this is the base of the arrow, we put the base of the arrow somewhere here and turn it in the anti-clockwise direction exactly by 90 degrees. So in that direction we draw a straight line, put an arrow up, and that is called positive y. So positive x-axis is a straight line. If you extend it in the backward direction to the left, it is towards negative x. So the positive y-axis is above and perpendicular to x-axis, and in this direction it is plus y, and in the opposite direction it is minus y. Okay. Now the x-axis and y-axis, they cut. They intersect at this point, and that point is called origin. And what are the coordinates of the point? To understand what coordinates are, to begin with, we are at the origin always. So we have not moved either along x-axis or along y-axis in any direction. So its coordinates, the first number always tells us x coordinate, and the second number always tells us the y coordinate, and this is called an ordered pair, because first number is always related to, is always equal to x coordinate. The second number is always equal to y coordinate. That order should not be changed. If you switch the order, the answer would be wrong. Be careful. So this is called an ordered pair. The first number in the ordered pair is the left, and that is x coordinate. The second one is on the right, that is the y coordinate. They are separated by a comma. If you forget to use the comma, it's wrong. If you put a dot for the comma, it is wrong. Be very careful. You know, the advantage is a universal language, but you have to be careful. A dot can change the entire meaning. A comma can change the entire meaning at the wrong place. So be very careful. Okay. Now, we choose how much is 1 unit. So this is up to 1 unit, this is the second unit, that is the third unit. Okay. So we say the coordinates of this point here, I put a little circle around the dot. This is from the origin we go along the positive x-axis by 1 unit. So the coordinates of this point are plus 1. That is, along plus axis we move 1 unit. But we haven't moved either towards plus y or minus y. Therefore it is 0. Okay. So the points on the x-axis, this point is plus 1, 0. Similarly, this point is plus 2, 0. Okay. Okay. Now you notice, if you go to the left on the x-axis, this point is, we moved only 1 unit, therefore it is minus 1, but we have not moved either to the plus y or to the minus y, so the y coordinate is 0. So the y coordinate is 0 on the x-axis, here, 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 here. So we say the y coordinate, all the y coordinates which have as 0 as y coordinates, that gives us x-axis. So this is called equation of x-axis. x should be 0. So for y-axis, x should be 0. So if x is equal to 0, all the points where the x coordinates are 0, this is an equation for y-axis. Thank you. We are trying to summarize all that we have learned. Okay? Now, we have seen that this is taken as x-axis, to its perpendicular is called y-axis, and positive x-axis is to the right, and positive y-axis is to upwards. So that is to say, if we begin our arrow with positive x-axis, our arrow pointing the positive x-axis, then we turn it along the anti-clockwise direction, and if we turn it by 90 degrees, we say it is perpendicular, and this tip points to the plus y-axis. So the x-axis and y-axis, they cut, they intersect, and that point is called origin. Now these two axes, x-axis and y-axis, divide this entire plane of the board into 4 quadrants. 4 quadrants. This is called the first quadrant, this is called the second quadrant, okay? This is called the third quadrant, this is called the fourth quadrant. Again, from x-axis, we turn in the anti-clockwise direction. From here to here is first quadrant, here second quadrant, then third quadrant, then fourth quadrant. Okay? So let me do it here. Let's say that is the arrow. That's a bad arrow. Okay? So this is you are along x-axis. The moment you turn, you get into quadrant 1. And then you are in quadrant 1 right up to here. But just here, you are on the y-axis, plus y-axis. Then you have entered the quadrant 2. And the moment you touch this line, you are along minus x-axis. And then if you cross that, you get into quadrant 3. And finally, here you are on the minus y-axis, and if you step over, you get into fourth quadrant. Okay. In the first quadrant, we see that all the points have positive x coordinate and positive y coordinate. So the coordinates, both the coordinates are positive in the first quadrant. Now in the third quadrant, we see that the x coordinates are negative and y coordinates are also negative, because you have to go here and then down. You have to move along negative x and you have to move along negative y to get third quadrant. So both x and y coordinates are negative. And in the second quadrant and fourth quadrant, the x coordinates are negative, y coordinates are positive, but in the fourth quadrant, the x coordinates are positive, but y coordinates are negative. Thank you.